Let's talk about the Aprile family from The Sopranos.
Oh, really?
Jackie Aprile Sr., he was acting boss from 1995 until 1999.
Look at me. How you feeling?
I may be acting boss while the old man's a guest of the government, but I wish somebody tell my bowels, because they don't obey. And a fucking chemo. Maybe I should name a successor.
When Jackie was acting boss, no one minded because it all evened out at the end of the day.
Bullshit. You want my DVD player? You can watch Grumpy Old Men.
You're gonna be a fucking funny boy too now, huh?
Hey, you Sopranos.
Jackie passes away in Season 1, Episode 4, Meadowlands.
I can't deal with this.
What kind of God?
But we see him again later on. In Season 3, Episode 10, To Save Us All from Satan's Power, Tony has a flashback.
Quaking in his boots, I was there to pop him.
Oh, and wait till we get outside, huh?
Junior's looking for a way out, but he's got that iron rod up his ass. Said he was in line to be boss. Now he's got to take orders from somebody who used to fetch him a Sambuca.
Hey, fuck him. Is he gonna sit down or not?
If Tony will guarantee his safety.
You deal with it, all right, Tony?
But when Tony yells at Meadow in No Show and talks about how he was a better father to Jackie than his own dad, it stuck out to me because it seemed quite different from what we saw in those flashbacks of Jackie.
I found him a great tutor. Hey, Jackie, tell him what you told me in the car on the way over here. Come on, capital of Canada. Come on, Dad. Ah, the kid's got it up here.
Rosalie Aprile.
Being discreet, right?
Well, sneaking around is actually half the fun. It's like you have this secret. You know, you want to scream to the world.
Yeah, but do yourself a favor, though, huh? So, how was it?
I previously talked about Rosalie Aprile in a video I did about mob wives of The Sopranos. But today I'm going to talk about Rosalie in a bit of a different context, as part of the overall Aprile family. She knows what it's like to be the wife of the boss. She actually tells Carmela early on that she thinks it's all the agita from being boss that gave Jackie cancer. Rosalie has her awkward and funny moments.
How's the watch, Butterfly?
Oh, Jackie's watch?
Start killing myself.
Fucking nosy! Eat your marigold!
First, her husband, Jackie Aprile Sr., she loses to cancer. Then she loses her son, Jackie Jr., later on. And then early on in the following season, not only does she lose a friend, Karen Baclieri, her boyfriend at the time, Ralph Cifaretto, also dumps her. But as we know, Ro's resilient, and her grief actually helps her become an even more understanding and considerate and forgiving person. Ralph didn't have much sympathy or empathy for Ro when she was, right in the throes of grief. But as Ro says, you never know what it's like until it happens to you.
How are you?
I just didn't understand what you were going through, Ro. I didn't know anything. I was stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. I mean, there's no way to know what it's like until it happens to you. I'm surrounded by death. My husband, my son, my friend.
I don't know what to tell you, Ro.
There's pieces torn out of me. Chunks of me that are dead.
Dwelling on all this stuff.
It's not stuff. Do you have any idea what it feels like?
I mean, I cannot begin to imagine losing a son.
Jesus, calm. We're on vacation. We're having a beautiful dinner. Why would you bring this up?
I didn't mean to upset you, Ro. It's just I thought because we had this time together.
But it's fucking morbid, that's what it is.
Hey, I'm sorry, Ro.
Richie Aprile. So you know how Jackie Aprile Sr., fair, calm. Richie Aprile? Not so much. We know that he's in the can for 10 years, and then he gets out, and we meet him in Season 2, Episode 3, Toodle Fucking You.
You Parmesan sandwich. Fuck you.
What did I do? Tell me, what did I do? This is not right, Richie. I'm not gonna fucking lay down.
Poor choice of words there, Beansy. And let's just say he comes out with a bang, hitting Beansy Gata over the head with a coffee pot because he doesn't agree right away to give Richie proceeds from his pizza joint. And Richie doesn't exactly calm down either. He likes to talk up his yoga, meditation, mindfulness game, but I don't know about you. He's not the type of guy I'd look at and say, that yoga must have really helped out. Like the Tao says, you gotta shut one door before another one can open. Oh, and speaking of which, here's the jacket.
The jacket. I took off Rocco DeMeo. Oh, yeah. Cocksucker had the toughest reputation in Essex County, but he never came back after I got through with him. I gave Tony a jacket. I took off Rocco DeMeo. Cocksucker had a reputation as being the toughest guy in Essex County. But he didn't come back here when I got through with him.
Liliana, the remote is down there somewhere, too. It's on the shelves.
Hello, missus. Thank you for TV.
Oh, Stashu, please, enjoy.
I both know. He's gotta go. I want to thank my future in-laws for making a great party. And I want to thank you all for coming and celebrating with us this historical union. They say it's never too late, and they say all good comes to those who wait. They're right on both counts.
And they lived happily ever after, on a hill overlooking a little river with pine cones.
The fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for your...
Jackie Aprile Jr., son of Rosalie and Jackie Aprile Sr., and brother to Kelli Aprile. We meet him in season 2.
Jack, how's your rash? How you doing?
You want a beer, Tig?
No, that's all right. Go join your wastrel friends.
Your uncle was a rat, and now he's in the witness protection program. Your dad and me, you know how close we were? But you should know, he never wanted this life for you.
You finished? I want to meet my bud at the gym. We're gonna spar.
Look, kid, I'm trying real hard here. I know it's tough on you. I'm the guy that's dating your mom. Anyway, this was a good idea she had, us going out to dinner. Not that I think one conversation ever solved anybody's problems.
I'm only here so I don't have to hear her bitching and crying.
Jackie Aprile was a man who loved knowledge. When he was dying of the cancer, he was praying his son would go to medical school. If he knew he dropped out of college, break his heart.
Well, I imagine if he's upset by the fact that Jackie Jr. drops out of college, he's going to be even more upset when he learns that Jackie Jr. died, trying to follow in his footsteps.
Congrats on the club. I only have admiration for your progress ever since you got your butt.
Thanks.
I wanted to have a little sit down with you about a friend of mine who was doing some business at your club.
And when did you want to do this?
Now, if it's okay.
Now's okay for a chat, not a sit down.
This friend of mine was moving a little exit club before you took over, and the other night he got thrown out on his ass. As a favor to me, let him keep a little action going on.
You got a lot of balls. You hear what I said?
Jackie thought that his name was basically all he needed to carry him through and give him legitimacy.
Normally, I would never get involved with a stranger. If Carlo here is vouching for you, I'm willing to make an exception, take care of it.
Thank you.
You know who my father was?
The golfer? U.S. Open?
Chris and me are associates. It's not what you think.
Come on. Come on, it's all right. I just want to talk to you. Come on.
It's a bachelor party. My frat brothers.
Jackie Jr. makes a lot of dumb moves, but the biggest one, of course, being when he decides he wants to knock up the card game.
I don't know, Jackie.
Maybe we take Carlo, too. He's got a shotgun. We wear masks. We go in. We're out in like 2 minutes.
He makes these really, really, really stupid, bad moves with Tony's daughter, Meadow. So not only does Jackie fuck up and actually get spotted by Tony at a strip club, even after that, he still has the nerve to cheat on Meadow.
Yo, I think you're done for.
We just started.
Yeah, but the way she's developing her nights.
I win again.
Now, see, you should have played that out. That's the only way you're going to learn.
Kelli Aprile, sister of Jackie Aprile Jr. and daughter of Rosalie Aprile and Jackie Aprile Sr.
My brother's whole stupid, pathetic dream was to follow in our father's footsteps. What, I gotta paint a picture? He was killed by some fat fuck in see-through socks. Take your pick, they all look alike.
Actually, Kelly, you really have no basis to say that.
This is the first time that we see Meadow really sticking up for her father, not just saying, oh, he's not that bad, but in really telling someone else that they have no idea what they're talking about. Kelli does not want anything to do with organized crime or the life that her brother, Jackie Jr., had such a desire to become part of.
If my dad still controlled all the crime in North Jersey like your dad does now, I'd probably want to drop it too.
Rick, or Richie Aprile, son of Richie Aprile, cousin to Jackie Aprile Jr. and Kelli Aprile. You know how Kelli Aprile seems very different from her brother, Jackie Aprile Jr.? Wait till you see Richie Aprile's son. Remember when AJ gets in trouble later in season 3 and they want him to do some chores around the house, like cleaning the rain gutter, etc.? AJ doesn't know where it is. Meanwhile, Richie Aprile bitches and complains about how he wishes his son were more like Jackie Aprile Jr. His actual son is proactive, offers to help around the house, like this example here with the gutters.
Dad, I'm gonna get started on your gutters tomorrow.
It's great, kid.
For me, the Aprile family is a great example of how both nature and nurture can impact someone's upbringing and the kind of person that they are as an adult. With the Aprile family, we have a little bit of everything here. If we were to think about the spectrum of morality, we'd have Richie Aprile all the way over on one side.
You won't cry now.
We don't really get to know Kelli or Rick, but to me, they remind me almost of Barbara Soprano. Barbara gave us a little insight into what happens when someone doesn't go down the normal track that everyone else in their family did. Barbara was the one that got away, and in this case, I guess we could probably say that about Kelli and Rick. Thanks for watching.